What is up, everyone? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. I am excited to bring you another exclusive collab that came out great. They actually knocked this one out of the park. Let's get into it. All right, everyone, if you can't tell by what's on the table, we got another traditional pocket knives exclusive collab with the fellas from Divo Knives. This one's really different. Might be honest with you, could be a little R-rated based off the name. We're looking at the nip slips. Let me go ahead and clear these out of here so that we can take a look at these three very, very cool models. I'm going to throw my tall boy actually back in the pocket because I was carrying this today when these came in. But I'm really excited to check them out. I've been playing with them all day. Don't judge. We got the Glow Dark Matter nip slip here. I'm going to grab my UV light just for effect and get the handle out of the way. But check that one out, guys. Really cool material here from Camo Carbon. This Glow Dark Matter is sweet, and the print on it just looks phenomenal. Really, really good job on this one. You got a black washed blade. And you know what I forgot to look up? Let me check real quick. I don't think I checked what the blade steel is on this. My faux pas. I actually said this in the unboxing, which I'm going to just forego the unboxing because I realized these are quickly approaching drop date. I didn't realize we were so close to them. And they're S90V. So there we go. I know I didn't share my screen, but S90V is the steel of the gods that they continue to use on these little things. Very nice contouring on them, but we're going to hold off for just a second talking about these, and we're going to introduce the others. I'm going to bring out the one, I like all of them. But I want to be honest, I think there's one that surprised me how much I actually like it now that I got it in hand. So we got one that I think is going to be really popular. I think the Glow is going to be extremely popular. And I think the Dark Matter Purple with the purple pivot collar is going to be very popular as well. When I got this one, wait, we'll get to this in a minute. But this is a belt satin. My goodness, QSP taking that hollow grind all the way up to the top is quite impressive. I need to move this. This is a marker for me to make sure I stay on camera. If you ever wonder why I leave that on there, it's to help me stay centered, guys. The last one, and the one that's impressed me the most, is the orange Dark Matter. I'm not a big orange guy. I really am not an orange guy. And honestly, when I heard Kevin talk about the fact that they went with the orange color, I was like, really, dude? Nobody's going to be hunting with this. Why are you going with orange? I really like it. It looks so good in person, and this Dark Matter carbon fiber with the little hint of orange, right? It's not too obnoxious. It's not too over the top. Looks really, really good. Now, let's get the shilling out of the way. Traditional pocket knives exclusive. Only code JDTPK will work for you. That's $5 off of this price. That puts it very, very competitively priced, in my opinion, when you take a look at something. Let's just say like Jack Wolf is usually $2.99 for S90V, and you're getting camo carbon, fat carbon, titanium bolsters. But here you're getting S90V titanium. You're getting, this one has a stop pin, whereas the Jack Wolfs do not. You know, the OE and what they charge and such all goes into play. A lot of this is machine finished versus hand finished, so there's definitely differences, but I just wanted to reference something that is very high, very premium, and you're getting premium materials here, because I think some people are going to look at the QSP Hedgehog, and those were $145 when they released. There's a couple of factors going on here, right? So that was just traditional pocket knives involved in the process, getting it through QSP, right, and offering it direct. This is Divo creating something that I think's very special here. You got something very unique, and instead of M390, you got S90V. You can argue which steel is better. With the QSP Hedgehog, you have an onlay, And with this, you have an inlay, so you got a little bit more, right? You can make that onlay fit and probably spend a little less time on finishing it off versus the inlay. And when I'm telling you guys, I have messed around with all three of these, and I cannot tell you where the inlay stops and starts on any of these three examples. So really consistent there. Oh, maybe just a touch right there. I feel a little bit, not much. Like I'm just now finding it, and I didn't notice it before, and it's just on this one corner. So I didn't even notice that, and I guess that's because it was on this corner. When I was checking them, I kind of did like that on all of them, just to see. Man, the purple one has absolutely no floss, and the glow matter has none. The orange one, just this one little corner, and truth be told, it's barely noticeable. But just some of the differences there. And then, of course, you have multiple parties involved. When that happens, the price is going to be up a little bit in order for there to be any type of profit made at all. And, you know, I know and trust Kevin and Colin and Austin, and I'm sure that they're offering these as competitive as they can be. Having said that, very much reminds me of the nip light as far as the ergos, right? Three full fingers for me, hanging off the back a little bit, but because of that angle that they have on there, I can kind of squeeze, and I have the top of the knife there that my pinky lands on, giving me something to grip onto. Let me move these over because I just felt that blade right across my pinky. Yikes. But very, very comfortable. The one big difference that I've noticed, besides the fact that it's a slip joint, is the blade stock seems a little bit thinner. The hollow grind seems a little bit deeper on the nipple. I want to say, no, nip slip, sorry. Wrong knife. And of course, the overall stock is thinner. These have flat scales with chamfering. These are contoured, very well contoured too. Like you can easily tell looking at it that it has that contoured scale to it. Actually, I'm going to grab the gray one because the black one may not be translating here well enough. So you see you got the flat scales with the chamfering, and obviously you can see it's thinner. And you can see the contouring there on the nip slip. So definitely some differences here from the same family for sure, because it's the nip family, but a very different knife. How it's constructed, where your hardware is, you know, locking, non-locking. That forward choil looks a little bit more exaggerated on the nipple. The nip slip. I don't know why I keep saying nipple. On the nip slip, yeah, definitely I'm a little bit closer to the blade's edge than I am on the QSP. And it's a little bit of a longer blade on the nip light. So very interesting. You know, that there's these subtle differences. Let's listen to the walk and talk on all three. So I'm going to start with the orange because the orange was the most ready to go out of the box. Now we're going to do the glow dark matter. And then last, the purple. And the reason I'm doing the purple last is because this one was the stiffest out of the three. So the glow needed to be broken in a little bit more, and it kind of makes sense because it's got the black wash finish on it. So you probably need to work that off a little bit. The orange for sure was the most good to go out of the box. And then the purple needed to be broken in. So I still feel a little bit of grittiness on there, but what I did is I just took like a Q-tip, a cleaning Q-tip for a keyboard or electronic keyboard, electronic CPU, and just cleaned in there, and that immediately made a difference on it. So I want to keep using this one because I want to keep breaking it in. I don't want these to go too far though. I want you guys to be able to keep an eye on there. But very good edge from QSP. QSP's build quality continues to impress as it evolves. The more time I spend with QSP products like the Vault, like the Ripley, like the Hedgehog, I'm anxious to see the Hedgehog Spear Point that is going to be coming. But man, this feels incredible. They did such a good job. I love this design. It's a great fifth pocket option, something that's going to be nice for everyone to carry. Ladies will probably appreciate this because it'll fit nicely into the pocket, the fifth pocket. You can get a slip, drop it in the pocket to protect the titanium, to make sure that it doesn't get damaged. Yeah, I mean this one definitely needs to be broken in the most, but they all feel really incredible. This one was definitely, yeah, ready to go out of the box. Like I'm floored by the build quality. This feels like a much more expensive knife than what it is. It's not a cheap knife by any means when you look at something that's like a Rosecraft, but there's definitely some difference between the two. The steel, the titanium, obviously the main things, the carbon fiber inlay, the main things, but just in these three examples, the walk and talk feels very consistent amongst the three of these. Yeah. Good pull. I would put the pull around a 7.5. This pull here, because it's not quite broken in yet, I'd almost put that at an 8. I'm probably going to hit it with the air can after this and just see if that gets whatever may be in there completely out. They were very oiled up when I took them out of the box from the trip over, but I just really like these a lot. They are on loan, so there's not going to be like any cutting or carrying or anything like that. They're not mine. I don't own them. I don't want to disrespect or damage them, especially because these could be potentially something that one of you picks up in the release of these. I think they're coming out the 24th, I think it was. No, the 26th at 1 p.m. So coming out on the 26th at 1 p.m. If you're interested in these, definitely let them know who sent you. Use your boy's code, JDTPK. Use the link so that Austin knows that I sent you over there and he knows that you saw it here first and that you are supporting your boy using his links. I'm not sure which one. I really am surprised by the orange. This dark matter just looks incredible in person, and it's just super comfortable, like just falls right into the hand. Let me take my ring off because I don't want to hit the titanium. Yeah, it would be hard to accidentally break that. I think this was something that even like my wife, let me think. It might be a little strong for my wife. I'll have to ask her tonight when she gets home and we look at these. But man, the back spring is seamless. The button head screws barely stick out. And that's just because it's so freaking thin, man. They did a great job with it. I'm just really digging that orange. I don't know. It's between the orange and the dark. I really like the dark just because you in proper daylight, you can see the hints of the little bit of greens in there. Man, that is cool. I'm a little close there, sorry. I forget that once I start recording, and look how it just goes away. Isn't that wild? That is so cool. I'm not sure. I'm trying to pick one that I like. This one here, I'm gonna hit with the blower outside and see if I can. Yeah, I can see a little bit. I think that's what it is. A little bit of oil got on there, and I think what I'm feeling is the grit, because the action itself and the pull itself feels good. The pull on this one's just a little bit stronger than the other two, and I don't know if that's because there's something getting on it. Yeah, it's getting some dirt back on there, so I'm gonna try to blow that one out when we're done here. But when it's clean, it feels very much like this one, which this one doesn't have any dirt on it, and this one I can't see, but it definitely feels like it. Gosh, man, I don't know, which one do you like? Let me know in the comments if you had to pick one. If you are going to buy one, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this one. Are you going to add this to your nip collection? I'm seriously curious. And if you do pick one up, boys, link down below. JD TPK, $5 off. And thanks for hanging out, man. Leave a like on the way out if you enjoyed, and catch you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.